Okay, here's a quick review of the Labgear 48 element high gain television aerial. I bought this particular aerial from Screwfix. It cost £17. It was a little bit cheaper a couple of months ago, but now it's £17. So let's see what you get in the box. So first of all, we get the reflectors, which go on the back of the aerial. Two reflectors. This particular aerial is for weak and very weak signals. Good for the loft installation. I personally have one of these already in the loft, so I can personally vouch that it's a good aerial for picking up weak signals, especially in the loft. So we get the central boom, which you connect the TV aerial to. Unfortunately, with this particular one, is rather than putting one of those satellite connectors, an F connector on the end, and screwing it on, you have to wire it up into these points here, which is not a difficult task. Just bear that in mind if you're hoping it's one of those ones that screws on. This isn't. This particular aerial comes in two separate parts. Just to let you know, it doesn't come with any kind of cable or a mounting pole. You get bits to connect it to the pole. Get instructions, obviously. Just basic instructions. Central boom. You get a bracket as well. So let's get my knife to cut this off. So the aerial comes in two parts. You can see these all fold outwards. They clip into place. You probably can tell it's quite a thin kind of metal. I'm thinking if you maybe thinking of installing this outside where you get a lot of birds, maybe they might over time start to bend these, but they're fairly rigid. But I think if you maybe live by the sea, possibly seagulls could possibly bend this over time. So you know, it's quite a lightweight kind of flimsy aerial, hence why it's only £17 rather than 30 or 40 quid. So all these kind of twist and lock into place. Get the second part with the bracket connected to it. I just undo that. Again, these just all kind of click into place. I'll have to remove the bracket to all these. You don't need this central bracket. It's just it depends how you install it. So you can flick all these into place. So obviously it comes in two parts. As you can see, it's quite flimsy, but it's strong enough. I'll just say if you do live by the seaside or you got large birds landing on your roof all the time, they might over time bend these, but it'd probably be okay. I mean, this area I already have in the loft, and I mean it works brilliantly for the price. See now I've now connected the two aerials together by this clamp in the middle. I mean, so you can see on the camera now, it's quite a big aerial. I mean, that in total is probably 3 foot, maybe a little bit more, maybe even 4 foot. So it's quite a big aerial, so bear that in mind. So you just need a screwdriver to put in the top of these, and then just do the butterfly nuts up. So that's pretty simple. So the next step is the central boom. This you install with the cable hole facing the back. So it goes on this way. This is a little fiddly to get on. Actually, I tend to slide it on on the end of the pole and then try and slide it. You can see there's a little plastic mould there that sticks out, which actually sticks into the hole here. So just I tend to slide it on. It can be a little fiddly this, so just be careful, don't damage the aerial when doing this. So slide that on until it clicks into the hole. That's now clicked in. I'll tighten these up with a screwdriver in a minute. Okay, now I've got the central boom in place, and they're going to connect the reflector clamps, I think they're called. Yeah, reflector clamps. So you can see there's a hole here, which this is for the bolt to go through. So again, this is just a butterfly nut. So these need to be pointing that way. So the reflectors are at an angle. So once that's on, just do it up slightly because you need to install the actual reflectors themselves. So here's the reflectors. So again, you can see these go on this way. Obviously, there's a metal slight hole here in the metal, so there's actually little clips in here which they lock into. So insert it that way with the back. It should yeah, little tabs that stick out here which clip into the hole. Here's the second one again. Make sure it's facing the back. Is facing the back. A little fitty to do with two of these at the same time. But again, just pinch them and you should feel them go into the hole. Being a little stubborn, this one. Yeah, I think that's in. That's in. And then do that up. Do it up nice and tight. So you can probably see now this giant aerial is taking shape. It's a pretty big beast, as you can see. So that's all the final step now is to connect the bracket, which this bracket here, which mounts on the TV pole, which you have to buy separately, obviously. So this is going to either be clamped on the back here. You can see it slides on. Let's put that back on. Or either slides on here, or clamp it to the central bracket, which also comes with it. You have to actually undo the bolts here, take that off, and then clamp it on here. So I'm not going to use that as the one I already have in the loft. It's happy enough with the bracket on the back. So again, you need to put this on the right way. You can see this tilts up and down to adjust the aerial. Actually, it goes both ways, so it doesn't matter which way you put it on. This just generally slides on. So, again, you need a little adjustable wrench to do these up. I'll do that up later on. So, that's pretty much it. You can now see the aerial's taking shape. It's probably at least 3 foot in length, and the reflectors are probably nearly 2 foot, so it's a pretty big aerial. Just bear that in mind if you are buying this and you're trying to put it into a small space. So, the next step is to take it up into the loft and wire it into the box, into the central boom here, which isn't too difficult. So that's basically my review of the Labgear High Gain wideband TV aerial from Screwfix, which costs 17 quid. So like I said, I already have this set up in the loft on a different TV, and it works perfectly in a pole reception area. So I would highly recommend this aerial. Just bear in mind it is quite a big beast, and if you do install it outside, just bear in mind that these are a little bit flimsy and they might bend over time if large birds land on them, but I think it'd be okay myself. So there it is. Thanks for watching.